Hi, I'm Emily Stewart, politics reporter with The Street, and I'm here with Flip Pajot from PredictIt. We have some breaking news right now that the FBI has announced that they are reopening the investigation into Hillary Clinton and her use of email at the State Department. And it looks like the markets are reacting right now on PredictIt. What are traders seeing?
Yeah, the market has really sort of blown up across the whole complex of markets in the last hour or two since this October surprise, courtesy of James Comey on a Friday afternoon. So we're seeing right off the bat here, we have this market on whether Clinton will actually face criminal charges in 2016. This has been up for a few months and had been a sleepy market in recent weeks since since Comey's original announcement of the investigation being closed. We're now seeing the odds of actual charges being filed going from about 10 to as high as they were in the high 20s earlier. They've pulled back now to the high teens as people sort of figure out what does this mean? Is a real investigation being opened? What's the timeline? Because it's actually result in charges. But on the presidential markets, we're seeing for the first time now in about 4 weeks since the Trump tape, the Access Hollywood tape came out, we've been pinned right at about 80-20 in Clinton's favor in terms of the outcome of November 8th. Today, for the first time, we're seeing a significant move where Clinton is down to low 70s, mid 70s, at times even dipping down to the high 60s. So she's down off, close to 10%. And Trump likewise is up about 10 percentage points just in the last couple of hours in what, again, has traditionally been a very, very stable market. So traders are really saying this is a potential game changer. Still obviously showing Clinton the strong favorite, but a lot of states suddenly are coming back into play too as we look at our state-by-state electoral forecast map. Florida suddenly has shifted from Clinton's column into the toss-up column, which shrinks her lead down to just 293 over that 270, where she was at 340 just a few days ago. This now means a couple of those states that are only narrowly in her column, states like North Carolina, where she's favored 61%. Pennsylvania is only 74%. Clinton loses a couple states like this, and suddenly she's right at or even below 270. So it's still a tricky map for Trump in that he has to claw in all of those toss-ups. But suddenly it's starting to look a lot more plausible, if this does flesh out into something real and if the polling follows suit.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's not just the prediction markets that are changing. The broader markets, the S&P dipped, the Nasdaq. It's a big reaction. It's a big surprise on a Friday afternoon. Of all the things, it wasn't WikiLeaks that gave the October surprise.
That's the big surprise. And of course, the markets don't like the uncertainty and the policy uncertainty that accompanies a race that had been thought to be all but sewn up suddenly being thrown into disarray. So the fact that we can see in tandem, in real time, the public financial market reaction and the prediction market reaction can actually give you a pretty good sense of what's underpinning the market sentiment, why people are getting more risk averse, why people are getting a little bit more fleeing to safer investments, and what how traders actually feel in real time. This is going to affect not just the macro national impact, but how this is going to affect Senate races, House races, the balance of power in Congress. We're seeing that start to shift on the predicted market too. So that when you drill down, there's a lot of sort of hidden insights here into what the market is thinking.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. This is a wild story. I doubt it's going to go away.
Oh no, it'll be a long weekend.
Oh, it's going to be a long weekend. Well, thanks so much for being here.
You bet.
We'll be back next week.